Hello everyone, welcome to GameTech UK. We have another trucking simulator coming to the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. I'm going to show you the trailer now, but in this video I want to discuss with you why I think this could succeed where Truck Driver failed, and why I think it's important that this does succeed. So let's watch the trailer and I'll be back straight after. So let's start by talking about the trailer and the game itself. I think you'll agree the trailer looks fantastic. It looks like a complete trucking title, one that we've been wanting for absolutely ages. It's got real brands in there. We've got MAN and Scania as well. Of course, Truck Driver didn't have that, had made up brands. It never really worried me that much, but it is nice to know from immersion point of view that you are driving real brands. And I know it is important to a trucking community to have that immersion of real branding. Graphically, it looks great. I'm not sure if that trailer was PC footage or whether that was actual console footage. Either way, it looks more than acceptable. Actually, at times, it does look very similar to Truck Driver, although more full and more populated. Although I will say I didn't see any pedestrians in that footage. It's also, most importantly, based on real cities as well. Again, from the trucking community point of view, it is nice to know that you're at least driving around similar places to real life, although this title is based in Germany, so don't expect too many varying cities across Europe or across the world. This is a German title, so you are going to be driving around Germany, but graphically it looks fantastic. One great bit of information from that trailer was the fact that it is a deep simulation mode here, so you can purchase a company, you can hire extra drivers, you can go into the menu and choose your loads and your destinations. There's 6,500 kilometers of roads as well, so there's going to be lots of opportunities for going through motorways, countryside, towns. It's going to be very varied, and it looks like there's lots of missions as well. Now, one of the reasons I feel Truck Driver failed is that even a year on, there are no extra missions or new loads for the player base to go back and enjoy. They're just the same missions that was a year ago, and even a year ago they was very minimal as well. So I'm hoping here we've got lots of stuff to discover and to rediscover the environment and just enjoy the game, because that's what the trucking community loves. They love getting in the truck and thinking, where can I go today? And with 6,500, of course it isn't big as American Truck or Euro Truck, but it's going to be bigger than what we've got on console, and I think it's going to be large enough. So it looks like there's a full dynamic night and day cycle, as well as weather as well. There's some really nice looking rain in there. There's no mention of multiplayer. I think realistically this will be a single player experience, but that's fine by me. I'm just glad that another company is having another bite at the cherry of trying to get a good trucking experience on the consoles. So we haven't got a huge amount of choice where road trucking is concerned on the console. We have got Snowrunner, although strictly that's not just on the road, set across many different varying terrains. But saying that, the graphics of Snowrunner, the missions, the variation, the amount of content still yet to come, that bar has been set very, very high by Snowrunner on what a trucking experience could be like. We've got Truck Driver from Sedesco, but that pretty much is dead in the water now. A year later, they're still correcting small issues with AI that should have been fixed a year ago. There's no new missions, no new maps, no new trucks. That pretty much has fizzled out. Of course, the holy grail here is to get American Truck and Euro Truck onto console, but even with the millions and millions and millions of potential customers in this current generation, for technical reasons they still haven't sort of tried to port it across. Many people are saying, well, with the PlayStation 5 coming and the Xbox Series X, maybe we'll see that, but with a small installed user base, I'm not sure that incentive is going to be there to try and port it over straight away. So we have got On the Road, so I'm really hoping now that people get behind this, and I'm hoping the title delivers, most importantly, and we do get a trucking experience on console. I do think it's important though that from a console point of view, we do continue to get these simulation titles ported over from the PC. We just need it to be done in a proper manner, and the time and effort given to the console version. I think it's important that we have success. Otherwise, many other future developers just aren't going to try, and it will always be a title that you can only really get on the PC. I think it's important that console has a trucking title. So whilst you're waiting for a new title to come to your favourite console, I always find it interesting to go and have a look at the developer, most importantly the publisher. They're in charge of bringing the game to market. Have a look at their pedigree behind their development and publishing. Now if you look at Sodesco, I think this is where some of the problem came in with Truck Driver, the fact that they haven't got that pedigree behind simulation, driving or trucking, and I don't think they ever really fully realised the potential that Truck Driver had. If you look at Aerosoft, the people who are publishing on the road, you can see they have got a huge amount of pedigree where driving and simulation games are concerned. They developed for X-Plane 11, Fernbus, OMSI, Tourist Bus Simulator. The potential is here for them to do a really, really good job. It's not all good news. Aerosoft recently published Autobahn Police Simulator 3, which I found to be a big disappointment. Also, small things like Truck and Logistics Simulator on the PC is in early access, but somehow they've released it on the Nintendo Switch as a full retail title. So there is a little bit of hit and miss in some of their titles. If you look at the reviews, some are mixed, some are positive, some are negative, of course, as all developers. But I think if you look at their main titles like X-Plane, OMSI, Fernbus, Tourist Bus, I think we're in safe hands to look at this in an optimistic way and really look forward to On the Road. So as always, the most important part of this video is what you think. I would love to know in the comment section below, what do you think of this title? Are you excited? Is it with trepidation? Are you definitely going to buy it? Do you like the fact that it's got real cities? Do you like the fact that it's got real trucks? Have you got trust in the developer? I'd love to know all of this in the comment section below, and I'll do my best to answer as many as possible. I will be doing exactly the same as I did with Bus Simulator. When it was coming to the console, I brought you loads of content from the PC version. This On the Road is obviously out on PC, so I'll be bringing you lots of content to let you know what you're in store for when it gets released on the PlayStation and the Xbox. But that is it, everyone. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next one.